Hey, what's poppin', First Order family? Welcome back. I got a brand new video for you guys. It's something new. I was thinking about doing this for quite a while, and I just decided, hey, fuck it, let's start off with this. Since this is what this is the build that I'm currently, I don't want to say I'm currently running this build, but it's been on my mind to try it. So we got a test dummy right here, and we're going to see what the difference is between running Rattlecage. We're going to run Rattlecage 5-piece with 5-piece innate axiom on our magic DK. Alright, now you can see some of the the enchantments are not where they need to be. They're not gold, or and they weren't 160 CP, but neither here nor there. The main thing is what we're doing is we're going to test the difference in running Rattlecage in the innate axiom versus Rattlecage in the sun. Now, as you guys know, I play PvP mostly, so this damage that we're about to test out is really for PvP. Now we know the damage needed for PvP as opposed to PvE is different, so just bear that in mind when we see these numbers. I don't know what the numbers are going to be, but I'm curious to find out the difference between the two sets. Innate Axiom versus the Sun on a Magic DK. Alright, now Innate Axiom set gives you 1058 maximum magicka, 1058 maximum stamina, 800 spell crit, 800 weapon crit, and then it gives you, if it was gold, it would give you 400 spell and weapon damage to your class abilities. But I don't have anything gold, I got them purple, so it's 386 spell and weapon damage to your class abilities. Alright, Rattlecage. We got it on over. Alright. So Rattlecage gives you 1100 maximum health, 246 spell damage. Oh, more than that. 341 spell damage, and it gives you major sorcery, increasing your spell damage by 20% at all times. Alright, so we got a pretty decent, it's pretty decent damage between the two sets in theory. Now we're going to see what the difference is. We're going to test it out, see what the difference is between the Sun and innate axiom when it's paired up with Rattlecage. Now the reason I chose to go Rattlecage is because of the heavy. Alright, let me switch this to this. That'll give me the 1 light, 1 medium, and 5 heavy. Try to maximize as much as possible. On the front bar I got sword and board, 2 innate axioms, 1 got increased damage, so that'll give us another buff to our damage, and impenetrable shield. And on the back bar we have poison. We're running a poison, so it don't got no I don't got no enchantment on it, because we're running poison on the back bar with defending to help our defense out, because that's basically what the back bar is for. On this particular mag DK is for healing and like buffs and stuff, and debuffs too as well. So let's go to the character sheet. We already know 64 into magic, and currently, oh, my food ran out. Let me eat food. So yeah, I am eating tri-stat food, as as I do always. Character sheet. Okay, so we are at 33k magic, 23k health, which will go to 28k once you're in PvP, 16k stamina. Excuse me. Magic recovery is low, it's 627. Stamina recovery 575. and health recovery 271. That's because we are currently a vampire. Alright, spell damage is at 27 and spell crit is at 25. Now, personally, I'm not too big on crit percentage. Like, it really don't matter to me. I don't focus on it because most people, they run high crit resistance anyway, so the damage, it would be lower. You know, it reduces some of the damage that you do crit wise. So I'm not big on it. I just want to have a steady amount of damage that I could consistently put out. Alright. The resistances aren't that important because this is basically a damage test. So let me see what else we got. Yeah, you can see right there, major sorcery is up, so we don't need to run what is it, major skill. What is that? Entropy. We don't need to run entropy because we got the major sorcerer. Alright, so basically what's going to happen is that once we should see an increase in damage from our class abilities, which is Flame Lash, Engulfing Flames, Burning Embers. These are damage abilities, so we should see more damage from them. I don't really worry too much about this damage. It's 4,300. So let's just see what the numbers that's popping up, what they look like for these three abilities here over a duration of a few seconds, which is typically what fights take. Damn, I was missing those fucking light attacks. Let's charge this back up. Alright. One more time. Engulfing Flames. Fossilize. Light attack. With 73. 73, 73, 12, 11, 7, 10. Okay, so you can see it right there. When you touch them with the weapon to get the buff, it does slightly more damage. And you must have the engulfing flames on them as well, so they get that increased damage. We go try one more time, try to get everything synced up together so we can get those numbers. And I'm gonna call out the numbers, try to make it as clear as possible. Now we got right. 8K, 7K, 12K, 74, 11, 7. Now you see it's back into the sixes. The low 6,000s, the upper 6,000s, that's because Engulfing Flames was gone. So see, there you go, we're back into the high sixes. When it drops to the low sixes to mid sixes, that's because you don't have Engulfing Flames. But if you have Engulfing Flames on them, as well as your weapon enchantment, you're in the mid 7,000s to low 8,000s per whip. Right? So we're gonna do it one more time, and this time I'm gonna include elite. Alright, so elite only did 15K. I mean, on the player, I'm pretty sure it won't be 15K. It'll probably be around 9K. So not too great. Just really, I don't even want to say like it's like some average. It's just, it don't seem that great to me. I'm pretty sure we can make it work with the DK, but it's not great damage. Alright, so let's switch out this set. We're going to run the sun. Sun jewelry I have is in blue. Don't kill me. Alright, so let's take a look at our character sheet. Alright, so it's 33k magic, 23. So same basic max stats. The recovery is slightly less. Spell damage is slightly more. Critical is less. Again, resistance is not that important right now. So we got the same bar setup. So we're just gonna run the test again. We're gonna make sure we keep engulfing flames on them for the extra damage, for the extra flame damage. All right, and see what our whips is doing. 89, 75, 75, 75, 11, 7, 63, 63. Alright, so the innate axiom was giving me 6280, and now I'm getting 6381. So basically 100 more damage without the engulfing flames on. Alright, with the engulfing flames on, it's 7k. Alright, let me charge up. We're gonna see the engulfing flames and the buff that you get from your weapon damage, your spell damage. Engulfing flames, tap the sword, 75. 75. You see the crits is 12k. Alright. So literally the difference is negligible, bro. Like you losing 100 to 300 damage. You know, it's not that big of a difference. Now what we're going to check next is we're going to check our ferocious leap. See what our ferocious leap is here for. We want to make sure we have everything buffed up so we can see what the max we could get from it. Alright. Alright, let's go. Same 14k. Same 14k. And I try to be slick that time and get the enemy off balance. And it's still only 14k. Alright, I wanna try that again. Try that one more time. I'll let my ultimate build up. I want to try to get the enemy off balance and then leap on it. Alright, once Grotha is gone. So engulfing flames, tap, fossilize, light. Nope, we can't do it that way. So what we're gonna do is engulfing flames, fossilize, lash, tap, and then ultimate. Alright. Oh, that crit for 23k. Not bad. Again, not great. Because on a player it's gonna be less than that. It's gonna be less than that. Probably around the 16 area. Alright. So honestly, what I learned from these two sets is, basically it's pick your poison. Like it's just it's whatever you prefer. Mind you, my stuff is not gold, and the jewelry or the sun is not even purple. It's blue. So maybe you get a little more damage out of it because you'll have a little more max magic or whatever the case is. The ticks on the sheet will be higher. It'll be a couple points higher. So it's whatever. It's whatever. But overall, the difference is not. It's not much. It's not much. So, innate axiom versus the sun, same shit. Now, one thing that I would say about innate axiom is that it buffs all your class abilities as opposed to the sun, which only buffs flame damage abilities. Alright, now of course mag decays primarily have flame abilities, but you can also when it comes to things like this, because the other morph of this don't do magic damage and stuff like that. I mean, it does magic damage, so you can have higher magic damage. I mean, you'll get more damage out of this than you would with the sun, because it's still a class ability. So if you got Stone Fist or whatever the shit is called, it does a lot of damage. It don't do 2k. Mine does 2k because it's a heal, not really a damage ability. Right? So again, it's a toss up. I mean, you want to wear innate axiom probably when you a stamina DK, because the other most of these will be poison abilities. So you well, not this one, but these two will be poison abilities. I mean, again, it's up to you guys. And when it comes to the mag DK, it's a toss up. Probably it's easier to run innate axiom because it's craftable. Alright, Silks of the Sun, you gotta either farm or you have to buy it, which is why my jewelry is blue, because I am not trying to pay 25k for jewelry. That's just me. I don't want to. Eventually I will, but currently I don't want to. Alright, but that's it, man. That's it. I don't think there's a clear-cut winner. I think it's a preference thing when it comes to innate axiom versus Silks of the Sun. Alright, hope this gave you guys some more information, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Alright guys, if you gold everything out and you get the proper traits on your gear, you will be able to get a slight boost to the damage. But the law of averages, this is about right. You may get up a few hundred points, but this is basically what it is. Alright, hope you enjoyed.